Alright guys, thank you for joining us today. Today I'm going to be making my angled trellis. As you can see, I've got a 1x2 here. It is 8 foot long. So I'm going to cut off 2 feet of it, which will give me a 6 foot long piece of wood. And then I'm going to use the 2 foot for the top and the bottom of my trellis. That'll give me a 6x2, which I think will work perfect in case I use it in one of my 3x2 gardens. Just have some overhang. Alright, so let me go ahead and get this cut, as well as the other pieces, and we will get back to you. Alright, I got my wood cut. I just wanted to show you here. These are now 6 foot long, and this one should be about 2 feet long. Set that up here, quick and easy. I'm just going to go ahead and make a simple box using the 2 foot and the 6 foot. And let me get that going. Okay, real quick, just want to show you, this is 2 foot attached to the 6 foot. Just use 2 little tack nails. I'll do that for the other side, and I will have a box. Alright, well this is making pretty quickly, but when you do things quickly, they tend to destroy quickly. So, those of you who know construction probably saw this coming, but either my tack nails were just not long enough, or just not strong enough, but they weren't holding together. My 2 side pieces, as I was trying to line them up, kept falling off. So, of course, I went with the old tried and true method and just stuck a screw in between them. Screwed it down. It's a 6 gauge. I believe it's a 1 1/4. So it should be a little longer than the screws, or a little longer than the tack nails, and of course with the screw you got more strength, more stability. So I'd suggest you might want to go with the screw, or perhaps some longer tack nails, or if you know what you're doing, you probably got a better idea than I do. Alright, here we go. This is our finished frame. Almost just looks like a little doorway. It's almost the size of my door in my workshop. Alright, so like I said, tack nails did not work out for me, but the screws look like they're a lot more sturdier. And I just put one right in between the tack nails where I had already started, on each corner. 4 corners, of course. There you go. Very simple. Very easy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to the sides and drill some holes, probably about every 4 to 5 inches or so. I'm not too sure yet. And I'm going to take my twine and string it across and do the same on the top part, going up and down, and I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done. Once again, this is supposed to be my angled trellis. Alright, well, the inside of my trellis measured out at 70 inches. Didn't quite get the 8 foot or 6 foot I thought I was going to get. Still. So I decided to go every 7 inches. So as you can see, I've marked lines at every 7 inches. This gives me 10 strings to go across, and then I will measure out the top and figure out how many strings to go downwards. First I'm going to go ahead and start drilling the holes for my 7 inches here on the sides, so I can show you what that looks like. Alright, let's see here. I don't know how well you can see it, but as you can see right here, we got our drill holes all along the side. Oh, that's the top. We're not going to have one up there. Like I said, we did every 7 inches on both sides, all the way up and down. Now we're going to string our string inside those and bury them across. And we'll show you what that looks like. Alright, here's our first string. As you can see, put about 4 knots in it on this side, strung it around. we decided to go ahead and tighten it as much as possible, so we wrapped it around the board, came back on the front side and did the knots. This way, when the weight of the plant starts to lean on that string, it won't sag so much. Alright, once again we're going to finish up the sides and then start doing the top to bottom, and I'll show you what the finished product looks like.